In the dying light of a cold Ohio evening, Lena Hart, a hard-working young woman, listens as her mother, Martha Hart, coughs painfully in their tiny rented home. The medical bills have piled high, and hope feels thin. Martha insists they seek help from her estranged sister, Evelyn Cross, a woman who inherited the family's wealth and mansion but lost her humanity long ago. Lena hates the idea. She remembers how Evelyn tricked her dying father into signing away their family's land. Still, with rent overdue and medicine running out, the two women prepare to swallow their pride and knock on Evelyn's iron gate. The next morning, the women arrive at Cross Manor, a grand white brick house that stands like a reminder of everything they lost. Evelyn greets them with a fake smile and sharp tongue, dripping with arrogance. Her lazy son, Chase Cross, lounges on the couch scrolling his phone. Evelyn mocks their shabby clothes, makes them sit on plastic chairs, and insists that nothing in life is free. When Martha humbly explains her illness, Evelyn laughs and offers a cruel deal. They can work as live-in maids to pay for the medicine. No wages, no rest, only servitude. Humiliated, Lena accepts for her mother's sake. The mansion becomes a silent prison. Lena and her mother are given a small, windowless room near the laundry. Every day, they clean, cook, and serve Evelyn and Chase, who treat them like dirt. They eat canned food, while the Crosses dine on fine meals. At night, Lena works late shifts washing dishes at a diner to save for her mother's medicine. The only light in her life is Mr. Brooks, the diner's kind security guard, who often encourages her. "You won't stay down forever, Lena," he tells her. "You've got fire in your eyes. Just don't let this place burn it out." One hot afternoon, Evelyn storms into the kitchen screaming that her $100 bill is missing. Her first and only suspects, Lena and Martha. Chase joins in, calling them thieves. Lena protests, her mother trembling beside her. Evelyn orders a search of their room, threatening to call the police. But Lena stands her ground and tells her to search Chase's room too. Reluctantly, Evelyn checks, and there, under Chase's pillow, lies the missing bill. The room falls silent. Evelyn scolds her son, but refuses to apologize to Lena. She tosses $10 at her and coldly says, "Now go buy my beef stock." That was the final straw. Lena refuses. She takes her mother's hand and announces, "We're done being your servants." Evelyn laughs in disbelief, reminding them that they owe her for the medicine. But Lena looks her aunt in the eye and says, "We've paid in labor and humiliation. That's enough." The women pack their few belongings and walk out across Manor as Evelyn screams after them, "You'll never be anything. You'll die poor." In the back seat of a cab, Lena looks out the window with tears in her eyes but fire in her heart. "She'll see," she whispers. "One day she'll see. Freedom isn't easy." Lena works 3 jobs, at the diner, selling boxed lunches downtown, and caring for an elderly woman named Mrs. Emerson, whose daughter, Diane, travels often for work. Despite exhaustion, Lena's faith never fades. She dreams of a life where her mother can rest in comfort. When Mrs. Emerson confuses Lena for her daughter, she grows attached, and Lena returns that affection. Mr. Brooks keeps encouraging her, often helping quietly with groceries and repairs. But tragedy strikes again. Martha's health deteriorates, and Lena is forced to choose between sleep and survival. One evening, Lena breaks down at the diner, overwhelmed and broke. Mr. Brooks gently places his month's paycheck in her hand. "I've got no kids," he says. "You're like the daughter I never had." Lena cries, realizing true family isn't about blood, it's about kindness. Soon after, Mrs. Emerson passes away peacefully, leaving behind a will that changes Lena's life forever. To everyone's shock, she names Lena the heir to her lakeside property and her small but profitable resort business, Willow Springs Retreat. Mrs. Emerson's daughter, Diane, supports the decision, seeing in Lena the heart and grit her mother admired. Years pass. Lena transforms Willow Springs into a thriving resort, expanding it with smart investments and compassion for her staff. Mr. Brooks becomes her right-hand manager and surrogate father. Though her mother is gone now, Lena visits her grave often, promising she'll never forget where she came from. Her name became known in business circles as Lena Hart, the self-made owner of Willow Springs Retreat, a woman whose humility and strength inspire others. Yet her past remains a closed door, until fate decides to reopen it. 5 years later, the Cross family books a family reunion at Willow Springs, unaware of who owns it. When Lena learns of the booking, Mr. Brooks suggests canceling it, but she shakes her head. "Let's treat them like guests," she says calmly. On the day of the event, she walks into the resort lobby wearing a crisp white blouse and soft smile. When Evelyn spots her, she erupts in laughter. "You again? What are you doing here cleaning floors?" Lena stands tall. "Actually, Evelyn, I own the floor you're standing on." Evelyn and Chase mock her, accusing her of lying. When Lena orders security to escort them out for insulting employees, Evelyn demands proof. "My word is enough," Lena says firmly. "This is my resort, and cruelty is not welcome here." Humiliated and speechless, Evelyn realizes the truth as the staff refer to Lena as Ms. Hart, the owner. Tears well in Lena's eyes, not of revenge, but release. "You told me I'd die poor," she says quietly, "but I learned something richer than gold, that dignity, kindness, and hard work build more than mansions ever could." The crowd applauds. And just like that, the maid became the master of her own story.